Hey everybody, welcome back to episode 21 of the Solo Death walkthrough series. I already talked to our friend Sun Hing here, because I thought I was recording, but as it would turn out, I was not. So, fortunately just missed that dialogue, but pretty much all he did was introduce us to this area here, and he's advised us that the water here is something wrong with it. It's not quite right. So, we are going to investigate that because obviously they need, water that's not, a lot of it's safe to drink. Let's just put it that way. Let's start taking a look into that for them. This will probably be a little bit of a shorter episode. Probably just right on the hour mark because got some things I've got to do here in a little bit, so I want to give myself some time to prepare for that. Let's get straight into this here. Of all the areas in Mushu, I would say this one is probably my least favorite because of this mess right here.
Patience, young wizard. There are solutions to all things. We shall make the water pure again.
It's a cool looking area though, for real.
The path set before us is a difficult one, but we must still follow it. The health of the Emperor and of all living things on Mushu depends on our actions. The Plague Oni, a powerful demon, has sickened our water and broken the Jade Scepter that purifies our shrines. We can weaken the Plague Oni by repairing the Jade Scepter. This demon is an ancient enemy. I know its ways. I have discovered the location of a piece of the Jade Scepter. It was taken by mutineers who hide in the forest. Please, retrieve this piece for us.
Okay, Jade Scepter. That is our mission here. See if we can repair this bad boy. Okay, so we need to go after the Ronin Mutiny. Fella's right here. This is also where Takanobu the Masterless, I think is his name, something like that. Yep, Takanobu the Masterless, that's where this fella is right here. Anybody who's got a higher level character will recognize this right here. This is the gear from the, I think it's the Ninja's Element pack. Most people tend to go for these guys right here. Oh, excuse me, I just sneezed. Sorry. But yeah, most people tend to go for these right here because it's the only level 170. This and the Avalon one, I'm sorry. There's one in Avalon too. This and the Avalon one. The only level 170 Athemes that come with a triangle socket, so people will use these for certain builds. I think I have one on my max level fire, but I'm not 100% sure. The gear is pretty bad. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, the gear's pretty bad, so nobody really uses this stuff. The ones aren't, like, horrible. They're just not, like, insane, either. It'd be pretty good for, like, because they're high pierce, lower damage, and then high shadow rating. They're good for, like, shad builds, but I think this upcoming Darkmoor update has got, shad builds a little, in an interesting state. I'm not sure how effective they'll be going, but we'll see how things turn out. Thank God these guys aren't really much harder than any of the other enemies we've fought up to this point. Pretty easy. This should take them out. I want to say starting in Dragonspire, the mobs start getting power pips. But it could be late into Mushu as well. I have to be careful for that, because that's coming up eventually. Cool. It's the mutineers down. Hopefully we got that piece of the scepter. Did. Nice. I start keeping my eye on pet jewels, because we need a Death Giver pet jewel. I'm not sure what, like, the first enemy who even drops that's going to be.
The Muda truly blessed us when you arrived in Mushu. Thanks to your actions, we now have the handle of the Jade Scepter. I consulted the ancient texts once more. They mention Koto at the end of the path. It is likely the Plague Oni gave Koto a piece of the Jade Scepter for safekeeping. As a faithful subject of the Plague Oni, he won't part with his piece easily. Therefore, you must defeat him to get the second piece of the Jade Scepter.
And do. Where's he at? By the green teleporter. Koto goes in. Put that boss deck on. Make sure that one's good to go. It is. Ooh, but I need that. Okay. You don't remember this area being particularly long. It's just back in the day you used to have to walk everywhere. Back in the day this area was a little longer because you couldn't just teleport around.
You won't like what I'm going to do to you.
Ah, he just had to be iced, didn't he? I'll leave that faint in. I don't know if we're gonna eat it till we face another Oni again. We're just gonna chill on that. But let's do that. Since we didn't go first, I'm not gonna risk it with shields. I'm just gonna go for the poison. Trammel poison. I think with the double blade that a poison will get the job done. Dry pal. Should be the boss dealt with. Need to let that overtime do its thing. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Oh, not really. Actually, that really didn't do that much. Okay, annoying, but not the end of the world. He's still dead. We'll blade. We'll be fine. In case he weaknesses, right? Boss is done. Dealt with. Minion is too. Nice. Good clean win right there.
You collect the shaft of the Jade Scepter.
Got another piece. Gonna assume that there's 3 pieces. We go collect the next one. Across the street.
You have done well. This is the shaft of the Jade Scepter. Only one piece remains missing. As for the last piece, I am uncertain of its location. The texts are unclear to me, but I do know that subjects of the Plague Oni live in the huts around this area. Perhaps they have the last piece. Kindly go and search the huts for the remaining piece of the Jade Scepter.
Oh no, I remember this one. There's like 3 of these things. Oh, not an ambush. I actually might be able to skip this fight, but I just kind of ran it. Right, yeah, let's just go for it on this guy. A little dramatic much, don't you think, dude? That one dealt with.
You search the hut and find nothing.
Hey, nothing. We did find 2 guys there. At some point I gotta come back and talk to Moss back here. He's got a quest line that eventually leads to a boss, which drops school insignia gear. 1 second. Maybe it takes you to Yukai. I think they updated Yukai's loot table too, because the last time I looked at his his drop table. I noticed he's got some crowns items in there. Oh, I thought was pretty interesting. We tried. We tried. Let's go for the balance first. Okay. Just do you. You can go for the vampire. And there it is.
Searching the hut, you find nothing.
Another hut with nothing in it. Oh, I thought there were 3. I guess there's only 2. Looking on the pet XP. Trying to be very careful about that so I don't accidentally level it up, you know? The teleporter again? No, down here.
You were attacked. My sincerest apologies, Wizard. I led you into danger through my error. It is times like these when I realize that my faith is being put to the test. I hesitate to send you into danger again, so let me know if you would like to proceed. There is a pagoda of significance to the Plague Oni near Benoit. We may be able to find information about the whereabouts of the last piece there. If you are willing, go there and tell me what you can find concerning the missing piece of the Jade Scepter.
Benoit, I like that name. Green. Could be the one at the end of the road, which is this way. Streets on this area are very sketchy, ladies and gentlemen. Huh. Oh, pagoda near. Oh, it's a dude's name. It is a person's name. Okay.
dare to test your might on me? What a mistake.
Steak, huh? I'm not scared of you, dude. Burping, taking out the minions. Let's just do that. Oh, this game. This game. Got the hit. Don't really want to discard that, but I kind of need to. Do that. Get the minion out of here. That's good, he's gone. And I think a 45 in the trap with enchanted skeletal pirate would get it done, I think. It's the done. Let's do that then. Okay. Okay. Doesn't matter though, pretty sure that still does it. Alrighty, we are back. Did finish that fight. So let's go talk to Dinho.
I am relieved that you have returned safely and with good news. I was worried that I had sent you into harm's way needlessly. I should not have doubted the great Muda. Kanago is a formidable opponent, but we can surprise him in his pagoda. He will not be expecting you to find him. Go there and get the remaining piece of the Jade Scepter from him.
Okay, just teleported. But the last piece of this, your Jade Scepter, ladies and gentlemen. Round 2, so I don't get pulled by these guys. See, it's actually...
We are prepared. My little piggies warned me that you are coming, wizard. You will never have the Jade Scepter while I still stand.
Oh, my guy. Sounds like they did know we were coming. What are we talking about? Where's this? don't see one. Are we being lied to? Yeah, we're being lied to. Alright, cool. Get this fella. Yeah. Locking in, folks. Only got 1,300, so you really won't need that. Just get as fast as we can, so blade here. Alright, alright, alright. Here. What can we do here reasonably? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that. That. Since I'm waiting for the sharpen, let's put this on. This is not really going insanely well for us, but I think if we do, honestly, an unsharpened blade, the skeletal pirate, I think it still does it. Sharpen. Sorry, I think he's done.
You have found the headpiece.
What we were after. Perfect. That elf, please. Thank you. Okay.
This headpiece you retrieved is the most important part of the Jade Scepter. I hope we can repair all of it soon. In ancient times, the Jade Scepter was blessed by the forest spirits. Ancient spirits, they hold sway over the earth, water, and air spirits. To do so, we must first catch their attention with offerings of Jade Lotus, Tiger Lily, and Pearl Orchid. Please, gather these flowers and bring them back to me.
Can do. Can do, can do, can do. Alright, we've been seeing these like all over the place since we started. Where we just came from was the fish one. There was some back over there. Oh. Beach, in fact. Tiger, look. like I've seen those too, but I don't really remember where. That says there. One over here then. Taking us this way. Yes, there is. It's right there. God, I hate the streets here sometimes. Sketchy.
Wonderful. What a fragrant display. The forest spirits will be pleased. Now gather up the flowers, along with the 3 pieces of the jade scepter, and place them all into the brazier at the center of the cave. Hopefully the forest spirits will hear your prayers. I'll be praying for you too, young wizard. May you go there and return with the jade scepter intact.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, yeah, this is the part I hate. Walking around on these.
You receive the jade scepter.
Sounds like we got it.
Merciful Muda! I thought perhaps the jade scepter would be lost from us forever, but here it is. I see that I must learn to quiet my doubts. With the jade scepter, we can now begin to restore our shrines. Please carry the jade scepter back to Sun Hing and tell him about all you've done here.
Buddy, don't you worry. Everybody's been doubting me since the very beginning. Alright, let's, butterfly. And since we won't be crazy far from leveling up again, I might go use up the last little bit of this energy here and then back. But I'll talk to Sun Hing first, because I think he's going to send us, or Sun Hing, I'm sorry. I think he's going to send us to another area. Yeah, I think we have to go to Kashibi Village next, because Shirataki Temple is just like Crimson Fields. It's basically a big, long dungeon. Which will once again probably be just about an episode on its own.
You have the Jade Scepter. Thank the Muda. Now, take the Jade Scepter and talk to Tulakuo at the Kashibi village. He's the caretaker of our holy shrines. If we want to weaken the Plague Oni, we need to restore the shrines to their former glory. Tulakuo is the one to contact about such a thing.
And we'll get to Tulakuo, and then I'm gonna drop a marker here. So I'll leave you guys here so you don't have to sit here and watch that. Okay, we are back here with our Tulakuo. Talked in.
Thank you, Wizard. We'll need the Jade Scepter to restore our holy shrines. You must seek out the Shrine Guardians of mind, body, and spirit. Only the Jade Scepter can restore the shrines to their former spiritual state. Start with Kin Pao, the Shrine Guardian of the Body Shrine. While the Plague Oni has devastated much, it cannot take away our faith.
Okay. That too, we also unlocked another spell quest there, so I'm gonna go ahead and oh, excuse me, Jesus. Call it there for this video. So this one's definitely a little on the shorter side, but I'm a little crunched for time here, so just have to be what it is. So I'm gonna get to picking up some reagents here, because we're gonna need a lot of fossils. So I'm gonna start picking up some stone blocks while it's still double reagents. You can find a lot of those in Krakatopia, by the way, for anybody who's curious. Usually it's just kind of laying around there. That's what I'm going to do for that. I'm going to get this pet trained up so the next time you guys see me, this pet will be ancient for sure, and hopefully it will not have failed. That's what we're really, really hoping for, and I'm going to hatch with it before it gets to Ancient, just to be safe, since that talent is out of the pool, and I want to keep it out of the pool. But with that, everybody enjoy the rest of your days, and I will catch you in the next episode. Peace out.